Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
And you can hear me, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you for taking time out to do this, Rebecca.
Sure.
So before we get started about this, we're going to talk about the political campaign contributions in the past, and then how this is, how you've changed. I do want to get double check some facts here. I've got you contributing $500 to John Kerry in 2004. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
And then I've got you contributing $350 to Barack Obama.
No, I don't think I did that.
There's a Kay Halperin, occupation Zen Video. That's your husband's
my
company?
husband.
But it's Kay Halperin was the
Okay.
contributor.
Is that
Is that
okay? It was a J Halperin, but
so? You think this is an error? You
I
never
think it is.
contributed.
My husband did that.
Well, I saw other contributions for your husband. Not
Okay.
that I'm reporting on that, but like they were all J Halperin. I believe his name's
Okay.
Chad. But Kay Halperin. But so that's not you. That's what you're saying, or is that you?
That's my husband.
Kay Halperin is your husband.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And then
No, my husband's J Halperin, but that must have been
Yeah.
an error.
Zen Video.
Zen Video. That's my husband.
Yeah, and well, you've also on the John Kerry contribution, you had your occupation as video production. Zen Video is a video production company, correct? So I'm just like trying to clear that up, like, whether that was you that gave that, was it somebody else with a K Halperin?
If you want to ask me a question, go for it.
Well, I was just trying to clarify to get the facts straight, because that's what obviously that's what we do, and that you did not give money to Barack Obama.
My husband did. So I guess you could say our family's money went there. Yeah.
Okay. So
I mean, what are you getting at? Are you getting at that you can't be a conservative if you have donated money or ever? What's your point, Dennis? What's your point?
My only point right now was to try to get the facts straight, whether you donated to Barack Obama or was it some other K. That was it. I'm not trying to make anything out of this right now.
Well, what I see is happening here is I'm running for governor, and rather than doing a story of, hey, a person who has worked in our industry, had an illustrious career, and is running for governor because she cares about the state, you're going to do kind of a hit piece or try to be derogatory, which is so typical of where the media goes. If there's a story with a conservative in it, it always has a negative slant, and people are onto it, Dennis. They're onto it, and you guys do that.
It's just it's a data point, whether you gave
That's
John
fine.
Kerry
That's
Obama
fine.
or whether
That's fine.
I'm just trying to clarify what the facts are.
No, that's fine.
It. I'm not trying to make anything.
I'm
out
not
of
saying that we never donated to a Democrat.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people have.
Mm-hmm.
What's the
And
problem? What's the problem
I was just
with
trying to
that?
find out who you donated to. Was it Barack Obama? And you're saying no, that Kay Halperin was actually Jeff Halperin. So
Okay, yes, my husband made the donation. He happens to be sitting right here.
okay. Well, I just want to know how you go from donating to Democrats to running for the governor, running for as a Republican candidate for governor.
So you could never be a Democrat in your life and then become a Republican. If people haven't opened their eyes in the last year, I don't know how somebody wouldn't open their eyes, especially in the last year, and become a conservative after what we've been through. So, I grew up conservative. I had a short area where I was a mother. I had a 1-year-old baby. I had a baby on the way. I wasn't for endless wars. We were a few years into Afghanistan, and it was looking like we weren't going to get out. And you know what? I was right. We were there for 20 years. Donald Trump is the one who tried to get us out of there, and it looks like we're going to slow roll back into it under Joe Biden. I am probably the most conservative person in this race right now. And look at Ronald Reagan. He was a former Democrat. What's the problem with it? But I think it's really funny, Dennis, that every single story, and I worked in media a long time, I've looked back at your career as well. When do you ever do a story on a conservative that's not a hit piece or isn't full of innuendo and nastiness toward conservatives? People are onto it. They're so sick of it. And they're peeling off in the media. We just had another one peel off yesterday. It's unethical, it's slanted, and I don't even know, do you guys have any viewers left? Because you've pushed people away and they're onto it and they're sick of it.
So, follow-up question on the contributions.
You don't want to talk about that, huh? Now, why would you have to do a piece where it's negative? I can't wait to see the headline on this one. Why wouldn't you do a piece? Hey, somebody's running for governor. Somebody is sacrificing and saying, you know what? I care about this state and I'm going to run for governor.
Well, it seems like you've come into this interview with preconception, like I'm coming after you, and I just
I've come into it with 30 years of background in media, and the last 5 years, people have been on a mission to destroy Donald Trump, and the last 15 years, they've been on a mission, at least 15, to destroy conservatives. You wouldn't do this with a liberal. You wouldn't do this with a liberal.
What makes you say that?
Your reporting and the past reporting.
Yeah, in my past, I've got a record of being very fair and balanced and asking.
I just think it's really interesting. I just think it's really interesting that the crux of this interview is about wow, she's donated in the past, or she might have had voted Democrat before. Who gives a crap? Who cares?
I mean, the donations, did you disclose them to your viewers? Should you have disclosed them to your viewers?
If they wanted to, it's public record. It's public record.
It's under Halpert, and your occupation is Zen Video. How would they know that's you?
It's under the public record. And I know other people have found it. Other people in the media have asked me about it, so I don't think it's hard to find.
So what changed? Like
what changed? Have you not seen, Dennis, have you not seen the direction this country's going? Have you not seen what the Democrats are doing? They're for defunding the police. They're for this ridiculous curriculum that is destroying the minds of our children. They're for shutting down businesses, locking us up in our homes, making us wear masks, forcing vaccines on us. They're for abortion all the way up and past birth. Seriously. If somebody is still a Democrat, the Democrat Party has changed.
Okay.
And the media has lost their minds. The media has lost their minds. I know you can't see it because you're stuck in it right now. And a lot of insecure people don't want to stand up and say, hey, what we're doing is biased. But just look back at all the reporting. How often do you cover a conservative? And how often do you cover them fairly, open-minded, without going, well, we have to have a few negative, snarky remarks about the Republicans?
Okay.
It's a time for self-reflection for everybody in the media.
Okay. Was there? I see on your website you recently put on that like you've been you're anti-abortion your whole life. Was there any problem with your family giving to pro-choice candidates? That's a legitimate political question.
I am pro-life. Period.
But Barack Obama, the family gave to them the.
Let me just put it this way: my entire family is conservative.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone in my family has come around. My children are conservative. My husband is a staunch conservative. And period. End of story.
So
are you trying to allude that I'm not? Actually, how much time do we have? 1 minute. You got 1 minute.
Anything.
So make it good. Make it good. You got 1 minute, Dennis. Come on.
This has been a very enjoyable interview, Kari.
Well, I know. You know what? I know where it's coming from. I knew I was going to sit my butt down here and give you an interview, and I knew it was for a hit piece. This isn't a piece about, hey, somebody wants to run for governor, help this state, prevent us from sliding into California and becoming a completely gone state. And I knew where it was going to go, Dennis. I hate to say that, but I've seen the direction the media's gone in this town.
What kind of questions do you expect?
Why are you running? Maybe something like that. But
Well,
you know
you-
what, Dennis?
you're
I
pretty clear about
gave you 5 minutes, and we're 10 minutes in.
Okay.
I want to thank you for your time, and I really hope you'll do some soul searching because I think the media has completely lost their way. And I don't even know if you guys have viewers anymore because they're onto it and they're turning it off. It's pretty sad.
Thank you very much, Kari. I hope you have a good day. And
Thank
good
you,
luck on your
Dennis.
campaign.
Thank you.